Welcome everybody to the Convo with Crown podcast show, ladies and gentlemen. We here. 2025 is here. Yes. And today I have a special guest, a very special guest. One of the strongest, goofiest people I know. Just gonna keep it real. Shit. I've been knowing her for years, forever, and I made her my life partner. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my wife, LaQuisha. That's her real name, right? LaQuisha.
Yes, it is.
LaQuisha, I got me a LaQuisha, y'all.
Yep.
Nah, she a real one. She a real one. So today she wanna interview me.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
You say that like it's you don't think you should be interviewed. That's how you sound.
Because I do the interviewing.
Right.
It's Convo with Crown. So
Well,
they come talk to me and I
soon
ask the questions.
everyone is gonna be interviewing you.
Oh,
So
well.
you gotta
Probably.
start at home, sir.
Okay. Hold on. Close your legs. you sitting like a nigga, dog. I'm gonna keep this in here too, shit. She sitting like a real life nigga, dog.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, you still looking like a damn football player and shit. Sitting there like a nigga, dog. Like what?
Well, I didn't think you. I thought you just had the chest.
No, I got you sitting.
I'm trying to be comfortable.
Lord have mercy. All right, that's my wife, y'all. Damn, you trying to show the whole?
You can't see nothing with no black.
I don't give a damn. Shit, I'm sitting here like I'm doing this behind the camera, like. Close your legs and shit, man. Damn. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the interview, man. Okay. So she gonna interview me. I don't know what the questions is. She tried to prep me, but I'm gonna just let her do her thing. All right. Okay. Let's go, Quee. That's Queen Quee. Let's go.
Hello.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start off. I did say, because we already talked about this. For you to lay it on the table. Who are you? Explain who
am
you
I?
are to those that don't know you. Yes, a lot of people know you. We understand that, but this is
A lot of people don't know me.
exactly. So therefore,
You just said a lot of people know me.
they do. But I'm saying if you're talking about Milwaukee or some parts of Atlanta, okay, we're not talking about them. We need the world to know who Crown is, okay? So, therefore, just, give us a description of who Crown is.
Crown is a creator. That's pretty much it. I've been creating my whole life, whether it's been drawing, creating music, creating visuals. I always been a creator. So if I could sum Crown up in one word, it'd be creator.
Okay, that's powerful. Now I'm skipping around my questions because I feel like I asked you these questions.
No, I asked the questions again. We had technical difficulties, so we had to start over. But ask the damn questions, man. Damn.
First of all, so you do not
See, she
curse.
acting goofy, man.
No. You do not curse at your
And stop being like you a damn like you Oprah Winfrey or something, man. Be the real.
I am Oprah, honey.
Okay, well, be the real you. And
Or do you want me to be Wendy Williams?
Well, no, not Wendy, but be the real you and ask the questions like you ask questions. Shit. God
You
damn it.
sound
We
a
ain't about to
little
sugarcoat
aggressive.
this. This Convo a crown. We don't sugarcoat shit.
Okay, anyway, what influenced you to get into the type of business such as videography?
So, initially, I started videography because I was pursuing a music career as a rapper. So, coming from Milwaukee at one period of time, it was very hard to get noticed. It's still kind of hard, but the young niggas kind of kicking the door in. So salute to them. But when I was doing it, it was very hard. You know what I mean? And it got kind of oversaturated. So I just being a fan of the culture, I always wanted to be a part of the culture. So I figured like you know, if the music doesn't work, I can always be a part of the culture by, you know, creating the visuals, So that's when I decided to go to college. And actually, like, even before then, I was creating like little, movies or whatnot.
I was
But,
about to say, I think you were
yeah,
like to create memories. So
yeah. I mean, I was creating movies like at a young age on shit, Windows Movie Maker. You know what I'm saying? Like at a young age, I was doing it. But what made me go for the career itself is when I got older. Like, I was working. I was actually working a job, but I always will work a job and like keep a hustle. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I had one foot in and one foot out the street, and I was just like, man, like I got into a couple of little situations where I was like, man, I have to have something solid, so to speak. I have to,
I solidify.
you know, obtain a skill that could pay me over and over again instead of, doing this 9 to 5 thing and
Working 9 to 5.
yeah, that and hustling, being in the street. So I just kind of got tired of that shit. So I went to school and learned how to, do film, video production, and it changed my life.
Well, I thought I was gonna be your background dancer, me and Tanya, when we
Oh
go to
yeah,
your
I
shows.
used to come to the shows all the time.
I thought it was really gonna happen, but
Well, unfortunately, it didn't,
well,
but it was cool though.
you are still a videographer, yes, and an editor, and photographer and everything. But you also have other,
I still rap too, but
yes, you
I don't
still got
pursue
those
rap.
bars, crown. You also are into entrepreneurship. So tell us a bit about that, like what it's like, doing entrepreneurship. What type of brands, or what brands? I'm sorry, I said that wrong. What brands or type of businesses do you have? I know that, but just break it down for everyone.
Um, well, the video production business, Crown's Vision Media. We got Innovative Collection, the clothing brand. Shout out to you for repping Innovative Collection. Um, what other businesses do we have?
Right.
We have,
Project. Should we be saying that?
yeah, I don't, well, we have an e-commerce business
Okay.
launching. Um, what else we got? I have some
Looking into real
businesses.
estate,
Yeah, Crown's Vision Management and real estate.
credit
Um,
repair. You're trying to get into.
See, and that's the thing. I don't really want to
Put that
say
out
I
there.
want to get into credit repair. I just want to give people the information. You get what I'm saying? And the do it yourself software that essentially, repairs the credit for you, like
Right.
so to
You just
speak.
want to
So
be there to assist.
Yeah, because I bought it for the family. Like I bought it for us to make sure that we straight, and make sure that we can always have a system in place to be able to repair our credit and be able to leverage our credit to scale faster. So that's why I got it. But because I got the software, I want to have it available to everybody else. So yeah, I guess you could say we have a business consulting business as well called Growth Technology Solutions, where that information is available, the credit repair, the business building, all the information I learned from real estate, e-commerce, and all that stuff. What you laughing at?
Do you have a nervous condition, sir? You over there rocking your knees. So
No, I just do that all the time. So you already know why you acting silly and stupid. But yeah. What else we have?
well, some other things that we talked about, once we get the products out, like getting other hair products and stuff like that. So that's coming in the near future.
Yeah, that's the business we building for her.
Well, it'll be for us, but yeah, it'll be an
Yeah, for us.
add on
But yeah,
to the
everything else
skin
we doing.
care and all of that.
Right. That part. That part.
Okay. I do have a question because I get on you about this all the time to use discernment, but I do want to know, why do you feel it's important to give back to the community?
I'm starting to change my mind about that. For real, niggas be ungrateful, man. For real, shit. Nah, but
Yeah, they do.
for real, nah, but nah. It's good. It's actually an honor to be able to give back because, for one, if you're giving back to people that don't have the mental capacity that you do in order to give back, you know what I mean. You got to always keep that in mind. Some people aren't like that, they don't have the mental capacity to be able to give back. If that's physical, where they don't, they're not able to give back physically, mentally, you know what I mean? They don't have it like in their spirit to give back or whatever. Like, so I think that's part of our existence as human beings, to be able to be a crutch for somebody to be able to give back in some sort of way, because whatever your trials and tribulations are, they may be a fraction to somebody else's trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? So
Right.
if you able to give back, then always do that. And typically when you do so, you get your blessings back tenfold. So
That's true.
that's really what I've
That's true. But
witnessed.
I've always said it has to be a level of discernment.
No, you're right. You do have to use a level of discernment, but when you first meeting somebody, you don't know how to use. Like, it's hard to really decipher if you have to use a level of discernment with them. Like, you know what I mean? Because you just getting to know that person.
No. Discernment comes with over time.
Oh, by the way, our Growl Dog entered the podcast. That's Goofy, y'all. What's up, Goof? Joker down here laying on the floor. But yeah, you have to. Of course, you gotta use a level of discernment. But like I said, sometimes it's a process of seeing, like, okay, if we both come to the table and we saying and we agreeing upon that we gonna help each other out. If, for instance, you know what I mean, and then I lead, and then you leave me the short end of the stick. Then you know what I mean. I just know not to fuck with you. Then
Well, you can't just meet people and jump head on. Like, take some time.
I get that, but all right. Next question.
Yeah, you don't want to have that conversation,
No,
sir.
I do, but I'm just saying I understand what you're saying.
Which leads me to my question of what were some of the biggest challenges you faced in the early stages of business?
The main challenges is getting the systems in place. When you initially start a business, you get word of mouth and friends and family that initially support the business, but then they fade away. So you have to have some type of presence in order to reach the masses to could stay in business, because just relying on friends and family ain't gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? Or word of mouth. So I think that was the main challenge, just finding finding the information on how to put systems in place in order to stay consistent in business.
Which the next question is, how did you overcome setbacks or failures along the way? You kind of like, touch bases on that, but get into you have put
Shit,
your
I'm
hand
still learning
right.
how to
So
overcome
so
setbacks.
to because of that, we had this conversation before too, because um being a property owner, like you have had your hands in a lot of different things, and sometimes like it's just a starter for you. It's not a failure really, it's just a learning experience of what you're going to do moving forward. So that's kind of like, I wouldn't call it a failure, but what
Nah, it is a failure. You
it's
fell
not.
forward.
Okay.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. Like, people can't be afraid to fail. You get what I'm saying? Because when you don't complete the task that you have at hand on a daily basis, then you failed that day essentially. You know what I mean? But when you have that, I guess, the ambition and the drive and the discipline in order to, you know,
Keep it.
figure it out the next day. You get what I mean? Until you pass it or whatever, until you get that yes. It's, failing is part of the journey. So I don't mind failing at certain things. Like, the it's just part of the journey, actually. You know what I mean? You go get a whole lot of no's before you get the yeses.
Correct.
So, failing is just part of the journey.
Right. I don't look at it as being a failure though. I think it's just a learning experience.
Yeah, it's ebbs and flows. So, I mean, terminology wise, you might not want to call it failure,
Right.
but
It's just a
yeah,
learning
it's just
experience.
it's a learning experience, just part of the journey, like I keep saying.
Okay. So, what advice would you give to someone looking to start their own business?
Look at the camera.
Oh,
Uh, you over there looking in the days, anyway. Um, my first advice would be to learn the industry that you're trying to start a business in. Learn as much as you can for free before you start paying to be in business. That's probably the first piece of advice I would say. Secondly, when you're ready to execute in business, the first thing you would I would recommend you do is make sure that your credit is where your credit profile is, strong, because that's going to give you the opportunity to scale way faster if you leverage it properly than a lot of people. So,
okay. Well, let's see. Looking back, is there anything you would have done differently?
as far as what, life, period, what,
Well, no, because
business.
yeah, as far as business, I wouldn't say life, because in life, like we all have, I wouldn't even say they're mistakes, they're learning experiences, right? They're what took, they had to take place to get us to where we are now.
All right.
So yeah, sometimes we have regret on things, but I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like as far as um the steps that you took. Like, if we want to get into detail, I remember you working. You know what I'm saying? And um, you just couldn't get to work on time. So
Whatever.
you one day decided, hey, you know what? I want to walk out on faith. Like, is there anything you would have done differently? I don't think me personally, but I guess just to explain, to the viewers.
What would I have done differently
Yeah.
working the job?
Not necessarily, work, because everybody needs to work before you can just walk out on faith. I'm saying, like, is there anything, just period, like as far as business wise, is there anything you would have done differently?
Yeah, I would have learned the business side of business first
Meaning,
instead of the solopreneurship, which means like working within your business. If I would have learned the systems in place and marketing and things of that nature that really makes a business thrive, then I'll probably be a lot further than where I am today. So that's probably what I would do. That's probably what I would have done different is actually learned the back the back end of business, so to speak. Because people be thinking they in business and they not. They just work for themselves. They just work in a hobby or they working in the business
right?
that
So
they
how do you
claim it's a business.
change that? Like,
That's what I'm telling you. You got to learn the systems, like things that systems stands for save yourself time, energy, and money.
so
That's what
what I
systems
mean
are.
by that, are you saying like go to school, or do your research online,
Sure,
YouTube,
you
or
can
what?
go to YouTube University and learn all
Okay.
this. So but you got to be pointing in the right direction. Sometimes, YouTube is a sea of information. You get what I'm saying? You don't know where to go in a lot of instances. You can look for a particular topic and you're going to just find vague videos about that particular topic. If you don't know that specific topic that you need to know, you know what I mean? You need direction for that. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes that's where mentorship come into play and all that. It's just a guide. You know what I mean? Like YouTube is like an encyclopedia. If you don't know which words or what to look for, then you're gonna be lost. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Or you go just be finding vague information.
Okay. What has been your proudest moments as an entrepreneur?
Proudest moments. Shit, when somebody call and the check clear, that's the proudest moment. When the money clear, period. That's shit. That's the proudest moments.
I would agree with that.
I'm sure you reaping
Um,
benefits of it.
how do you see the industry evolving in the next few years?
What industry?
Just period, like, you know,
Just period.
business,
What? What industry?
business. I mean, anything. Just
That little liquor getting
you.
to you.
This is wine. This is not no liquor. Okay, and it's watered down, cheap.
Look like you
Um,
gave the dog some damn liquor.
no, first of all, this is Arbor Mist, and everybody know Arbor Mist is very good. Yes, but it's
Look, you bopping your head and shit.
it's
Bopping
cheap.
yourself upside the head.
It could be anything, like all the things that you're into. Um, but no one ever is gonna get tired of creating memories. But okay, just say for instance the e-commerce business.
E-commerce is gonna explode in the next 5 years. So might as well get a part of it now because everybody's shopping online anyway.
That's
And
pretty
brick and
much.
mortars is almost extinct. So e-commerce is going to explode. The video production business is going to get very slim because of AI technology.
You think so?
Yeah, you're gonna have to integrate AI with your videography in some way because it's gonna they have apps where you can speak what you want your video to do right now. So it's only gonna get more advanced and people eventually people not gonna really need for you to shoot. Of course, it's gonna still be needed on certain levels, but
Right.
in a lot of industries, the videographers in particular aren't gonna be necessary. So, um, music industry, I don't know where music going.
All over the place. Cause let me tell y'all something about Crown.
What?
Even when y'all sound like trash, he be adamant on saying that y'all giving it y'all, and I
Of
be like,
course.
he's only kidding,
No, I'm
only
dead
kidding.
serious. I'm an artist, so I know what it is about how artists are sensitive about their craft. So
Sometimes you have to tell them the truth. It is not,
it might not be that to you, but it might be everything to them.
of course, but they sound like trash.
That's
A
trash
lot
to
of.
you. It might be treasure to them. So
So are
you
you
can't.
saying you would compare yourself to someone who is trash and they would be great?
I'm not comparing myself to anyone, but
Well,
I'm
I'm saying
saying like it's like music. Music is subjective. So you know, our parents used to call our music trash.
a lot of it was.
Like what? The shit you like to pop your booty to? You
No.
like to twerk to and all that shit? Your old ass be up there trying to twerk.
It's okay. It's a form of exercise.
Right. They did actually say that too. Twerking comes from. That's probably somebody just making up some shit.
No, it does. It's part of exercise because you see it like in the exercise classes, like online. They even have pole dancing classes. That is a form of exercise that helps you strengthen your upper body strength.
Just go to the gym and lift some damn weights if you want to stretch your. Do some
Well,
pull ups.
pole dancing is actually fun. I actually had a good time when I went.
So you want to be a aspiring stripper.
No, it's just exercise, fool. I don't want to go shaking my ass for strangers. Okay.
I don't know.
I ain't knocking nobody who wants to do it. I just got a few stretch marks and a little fupa, and I ain't trying to let nobody see it.
Oh, okay. That's the only thing holding you back.
Well, yeah.
Goddamn goofy.
What is your long term
I can't
vision
hear
for
you.
your business?
What?
What is the long term vision for the business?
The long term vision for the business is um to scale and sell like any other business.
That's it.
Yep. Scale and sell. Them all your questions.
No, I'm kind of like scrolling around, because I like put a lot of stuff on here. Let me go back to what I had. Did you ever ask her? Wait, what have you been cooking up for us?
Yeah, you asked me that.
Well, I didn't know if it stopped recording because for some reason that I'm interviewing you, nothing's working.
It's working. We just had a technical difficulty.
Okay.
God damn. You gotta let everybody know.
Well, I don't think he taking my interview serious, people.
I am.
But when he be interviewing,
I don't get interviewed. So this is my first time. This is the first time somebody was interested in interviewing me.
I've been saying for the longest I wanted to interview you. And this is before we even moved here. Okay. Not only that, I've been harassing. I feel like I've been harassing you about it for the last 2 months.
No, you haven't.
Yes.
You just asked me this like
No, sir. It being
last
like
week.
No, it being in spurts. Like, so you gonna let me interview you? Like, yeah. Every time. Now for the last week, it just been like,
Okay, so we here now. You still complaining?
no, I'm not.
Okay,
Appreciate your services.
right.
I do. Let's see. Oh,
Oprah don't do this shit. She be having her thing together. Like, see, you have been asking me for a week and you ain't even got the questions together.
I have plenty of questions, sir. You see this?
Okay,
Plenty.
ask them, shoot them off.
Okay, now how can people reach out to you on, or what platforms are you on?
Lord have mercy. I'm on Instagram at Crowns Vision.
What is wrong with saying that?
Nothing. Everybody, cause you on my platform, they know how to get in contact with me.
Sir,
Okay.
you're treating this like not everyone knows you. Okay,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know
I'm
you. I know
sorry,
where to reach you at.
I'm sorry, babe. I apologize.
No, you take your
Queen Winfrey.
Yeah. Okay.
God damn. Nah,
Is you about to explain
I
it or
thought
no?
I thought you was gonna get into some deep ass questions. Like, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Shit. Okay. I like.
I did get into
like
deep
the simple
questions. You keep my questions are simple.
Nah, well, the ones that you ask somebody that you know. I don't know. Okay, I'm on every platform. I'm on Facebook,
First off, you're a clown.
Crown's Vision on Instagram, MySpace.
Pornhub.
That's where your ass is. You can catch her shaking her ass probably somewhere. Look at her.
Look at me.
All right.
I'm still stuck at to ask you deeper questions. You did not tell everybody where they can reach you either.
Yeah, and Crowns Vision Media is the website. crownsvisionmedia.com. Look at Goofy over there. Looking like he's drunk and shit.
Well, we know he not.
We're gonna have to start our own show where we deep dive into more of us, about us and how we met, and
Oh, that's what
all
you
that.
thought I was gonna do on here?
So what were we talking about? Okay, so the TV show, what is it called?
The Empty Nesters.
The Empty Nesters. Are you gonna do it for real?
Yeah. Whenever you ready.
What is the Empty Nesters gonna be about?
I guess our day-to-day life journeys. I work downstairs, you work upstairs. I cook breakfast. When you make breakfast, you think about yourself, except for the other day.
You gonna sit here and lie? Goddamn it!
Okay.
Right.
When he cooks breakfast, big long win. Okay, cause you only gonna get a meal out of him once a year, which is fine. I don't have a problem with cooking for my man. He's gonna tear up the whole kitchen.
You know what? Bye. You gotta leave.
Okay.
It's time for you to go.
Okay.
What other questions do you have before we get up out of here, man?
We don't have any. Wait.
All right. Well, that's been another episode.
No. How do you differentiate your product or service in a competitive market? That was my question.
This sounds like a goddamn job interview right now. Goddamn.
It's not a job interview. Just answer. You want to go deep diving, right? Answer these questions.
All right. Um, how do you differentiate yourself in a competitive market? You do outstanding work. I don't know. You just be authentic. That's what you be.
Yes, but it's a lot of stuff that's the same. So
Right. So I always try to approach things with authenticity. Like if I'm doing an edit, like I try to do certain things with the music that certain editors might not do. Um, I don't know. I just put my own, sauce on it.
yes, you always do.
What about you? How do you
We're
be
not interrelated.
competitive
We're
in
not.
your
We're not,
field of work?
sir.
Like, cause you be down there killing it with what you do, right? What is it?
I
What
do.
you?
I'm a biller for
Okay.
insurance companies, but we're not talking about me.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is like, how do you approach your job? How do you approach it and make sure that you stay ahead of? Because your coworkers are essentially competition. So, how
They
do
are.
you make sure that you stay?
I don't know. I just do my job, to be honest. Like, I'll look at what my workload is, and then I always try to max it. That's how I go into. That's my mindset. Like, whatever they're saying, do. Like, for instance, I gotta do 30 accounts. I'm not doing 30 accounts. I'm definitely gonna do anywhere from 45 to 80 a day.
Okay.
So that's about it. I mean, there's really nothing else different that you can do. That's what you can do different because working the accounts should be done repetitively. Like it all should be the same. You get what I'm saying? Like your verbiage, how you give responses, that should all be the same. The different part is me being more productive. I'm always high productive, so
How do you get to a high productive standard? Like what if you was to give advice to your coworkers? How would you? What kind of advice would you give them to you know scale them? Like how can they like be speedy like you?
I don't even think it's speedy. It's just while I'm working at home, I don't want nobody saying nothing to me about work. So I'm sitting there actually working. Do I get up? Yes. But I'm very mindful of how long I'm going to stay away from my desk. So that's about it.
Do you
Set
think
yourself a
do you
goal.
think working from home like a lot of times people be fucking
People
off?
be clowning. They
They be
do.
fucking off time and stuff.
They do, which is what will get people, the whole team, sent back in.
Mm.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm saving gas.
You think they be at the crib like laying down and shit trying to
Oh,
work?
most definitely, because you can tell in their productivity. But again, we're
She
not
over here
talking about
snitching on y'all.
call it what you want.
She the feds
Me
on
and
you
my
niggas.
crew, the ones that know what I'm talking about, it's
Okay.
about good 4 of us. So they already know.
They know.
Yep. They gonna be
I
like,
wonder if
okay.
it's probably like that with all kind of work from home jobs though.
Oh yeah, remember when I worked at? Well, I ain't gonna say no names. I was really playing. They were very very strict. Remember, I used to be working, supposedly working, and I would be stepping away and all that. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
these jobs ain't gonna be playing with your ass. They're gonna be
Bring you back in the
hiring
office.
VAs overseas, paying them $3 an hour.
They will.
That shit coming, man.
They do.
So, what do you feel about entrepreneurship?
I think it's a good thing, but you definitely have to have some type of structure. And I think for me, like I start stuff and then I don't go through with it. I don't know if it's like
Why is
fear.
that?
I
Why?
think
So
it's
why do
fear.
you? Why are you high productive in your
Can
company
we pause this?
for what?
Cause my nose running.
Oh, go ahead and blow that big ass nose. I'm about to love to see it too. We authentic on Convo with Crown, baby.
No, I don't know why it is like that because I start stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. I'll start stuff and then I'm like kind of back out of it. I think it's fear.
Fear of what though?
I don't know.
What people say fear, but what do you
You
fear?
shouldn't fear nothing but God, but
Like you taking more of a risk going outside and driving than you are going to
doing your
pursue
own
what you really
business.
want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like it's so much shit to fear that
It is, but that was one of the things I prayed for. That was one of my goals I wrote down for 2025. One of the things I prayed for is for me to step more into entrepreneurship, including, assisting with you. I think for you and I is because you've already walked out on faith. It's not, I'm not saying I allow you to, but I trust in your decision making. You get what I'm saying? So while you're building, right, once that gets up, then I think I can kind of step away from just trying to have some type of employment because I use that for our insurance and all of that other stuff. You get what I'm saying?
right.
So right now it's like I focus on that because it's bringing in some type of income. You get what I'm saying? And I follow your lead because you more in hands on. You already walked out on faith. You walked out on faith 12 years now. Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I trust your judgment because you have continued to um to to grow us, basically, if that's the word I'm looking for. We haven't been without lights home or anything, so it's been up, up, up. So I trust your judgment to lead in that area.
I appreciate that.
If that answers your question, then once we get where it's a comfortable thing, I can start, being like, okay, let me kind of
No, but the
shift.
thing is that I need that ambition and discipline now. Like that's what I be telling you and the family all the time. And we're
Yeah,
gonna be all the way transparent. We
you
had
do.
these conversations all the time, how I push them towards
Yes,
entrepreneurship. Like
yeah,
I don't want y'all to do something that you don't want to do, but the lifestyle or the things that you want out of life. I want you and the kids to understand this. In order to get to those things in a timely manner that you want them to be able to enjoy them,
hmm
you have to go build your own. And when I say in a timely manner, I'm not saying fast. You get what I'm saying? Because
right,
like when you get things fast, then you don't appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? Like, we know a lot of niggas that was getting money at a young age and then they end up crashing out. Like they didn't even get a chance to really enjoy it. They enjoy the moment. You get what I mean? Like but not the longevity of it. You get what I'm saying? Like
right.
all they got is stories about the shit. You get what I mean? And
I
that's
remember when I.
yeah. So that's the thing. When I say in a timely manner, I mean so it can last long.
Right,
You understand? And the only way to be able to do that is to be able to build your own. Like ownership is key. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I build the businesses and I kind of want to hand them off to y'all and y'all respective fields of what y'all love to do. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like we wouldn't even start an innovative collection if Surveyor wouldn't have came to me and told me like, I want to do a clothing brand. You get what I'm saying? That's what she wanted to do. You know what I mean?
right.
So it branched off from her wanting to do custom designs to wanting to start a clothing brand. And now, you know what I'm saying? Here we are, we wearing the shit. So I believe in like taking a idea in your mind and making it tangible, making it something. And if you can execute from just making it something to making it cool to the world. You get what I mean? Like that's the ultimate goal. Like, okay, let me present this to the world. Like it's like you like remember back in the day when you had to present your project in school and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know how you felt, but a lot of times that was exciting to me because I knew all I put into it and I knew my shit was gonna hit. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, this gonna be that one. That's how I approach
It's
life.
excitement with a little mixture of anxiety.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like you get anxiety because, and that's probably where the fear part come in with people because it's like, okay, I'm presenting this to a world now, as opposed, like even the classroom. The classroom was, intimidating sometimes. You know, you get what I mean? Because people, you got little kids that would sit back and laugh and shit, or they thought your shit was whack, and that was the moment that you had to face. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, is they gonna laugh at me or, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know how people are gonna respond to your project.
You don't.
But that's life. Like, life is a project. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be willing to say, you know what? This shit dope to me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give it to the world like it how it is, raw and uncut. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that no fucks given attitude. Like you gotta kind of have that kind of no fucks given mentality in order to succeed.
Yeah.
Like real talk, the people that are successful are the ones that
Don't care.
didn't give a damn to a certain extent. You get what I'm saying? Like they didn't give a damn. They took an idea and they said, "Look, most of y'all ain't gonna believe in this shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway." And that's what I like. I thrive upon. Like I'm like, man, listen, whatever. Like I don't give a damn. Like I don't know if people care about me sitting behind a microphone and talking. Like for months, like I didn't. I was even debating on even coming back with the podcast
Why?
because like if for one, I wasn't sure if people want to hear my point of view. You get what I'm saying? But if well, when that's initially what I felt. Like I wasn't sure if people wanted to hear my point of view. But when you start and you just do it and you say fuck it, and I'm gonna do it. The consistency part is the part that you struggle with afterwards. Like the last episode, like I got several episodes that I didn't drop. You get what I'm saying? They were shorter episodes, but I think the lack of engagement was kind of discouraging. The last episode that I actually posted was the one with me and Dame Dash, and that was a pivotal moment in my career because it's like, damn, I got a chance to interview a nigga that I looked up to as a teenager. You get what I'm saying? Watching him and Jay Journey, you know what I'm saying, and they whole business blueprint. That was like, man, that was one for the bucket list. Like, damn Dash, you get what I'm saying? Like that's big. And I didn't know how to follow up after that. You get what I'm saying? Besides that, moving to a new city. I know everybody in Milwaukee. You get what I'm saying? And I've been to Atlanta for years coming back and forth, but living here is different. You getting your feet wet. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying, step on nobody else's toes and shit like that. You just trying to get in where you fit in. And now I think that was the struggle as well. Like just trying to
Well, Atlanta
find
is
my
the
place.
home of the scammers crown, so you got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah, we know that. Shit, the whole damn world scamming.
I'm saying.
But no, for real. That's why I push that on y'all because we gonna face the adversities of life, and we gonna always face challenges where we feel like, oh, I don't know if I want to pursue this or not, or you get the anxiety, the bubble guts that I don't, man. If I hit send on this, man, it's out there to the world and shit like that. Now, Like, man,
Right.
even when you feel like that, you gotta just have a man. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like it's like stepping on a court like as a you know what I'm saying, as an athlete. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? You playing in front of a whole arena. You know how much anxiety you get from that, like people booing you and shit because if you missed a shot or didn't grab the rebound and things like that. So man, that shit prepare you. You know what I mean? Just for life, just how to face people. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize that we are just people, man. We are,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We are human beings. And where I fall short, motherfucker, you fall short somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? Or where I'm, where I thrive in, shit, you might thrive in something else. So, we ain't no better than anybody else. So when you present your project to the world, just do that shit. Like that's why I was getting on y'all. Like, man, just do it. Do what the fuck Nike say. Just do it.
You sure said it exactly like that.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Her freaky ass.
That's how you said it.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying though.
I get
But
it.
yeah,
But you're
um,
absolutely correct.
I want y'all all to be great, man. That's what it's all about. Because if we each other crutches, then we all win. You get what I'm saying? If I fail in something, but then I'm preparing you to win in something, and then whatever you doing is becoming more lucrative than what I'm doing, then hey, we can piggyback off each other. We a family. That's what it's all about. So that's why I always preach that to y'all. And like, even when we talk about, you know, the income based shit. You get what I'm saying? Like when we had those discussions as far as you know, whatever. You know,
You talking about whatever.
no, I'm just saying like when we have discussions as far as like working the job or being an entrepreneur.
Right.
You know, when we have those type of discussions or whatever, I just really be wanting the best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially my immediate family. So.
Correct. You always have. I would agree with that, Crown.
Yep. So go
If
ahead and wrap this shit up. I done got on the road because I get on the whole
I mean,
a lecture. You already know. Sure, I'll get the lecturing you about man, like what we need to improve in building our legacies in our business because you old, so
first of
you
all,
ain't
sir,
got long. We
see,
ain't.
I'm 45. You're 40. You 43.
I'm 34.
Okay. Well,
34. What the
you can call it
43?
what you want, sir, but your beard says different, and it's definitely gray.
Whatever. Shit, I still look good.
I
I
definitely
mean,
do.
I was in the we was
Me
in
and
the
my crew, we all look young.
yeah, whatever. No, you
No,
look good. You look
first of
good.
all,
You
I'll get
definitely
the
good. I
girls
was
on the
gonna
line
say
right now.
that. Like, I seen the article the other day. Well, no, it wasn't an article. What I'm talking about, it was a TikTok guy that was saying, like, what was in the '80s babies, '80s and '70s babies, similar. Was it crack? 'Cause why the hell we look so damn young or something? Like what was in the crack back in the day? Cause y'all just
I
all
think you
just look
showed me
young.
that.
He was looking at who was it? Megan Good. He was like Megan Good
Yeah.
is 43,
Yeah,
and
she
then he
did look
showed the
good.
damn picture of Fred Sanford when he was 45. They
I was
said
like, oh,
Fred Sanford
wait.
was 45 when damn Sanford just said was oh no, this nigga
Definitely
looked
look
at
like a great grandfather.
great grandpa for real. But yeah, man, us '80s babies, man, we got the fountain youth, baby. We should still look good.
Y'all all right.
Yeah, you the six,
No,
six,
nigga,
seven,
79. That's dang near
seven.
80.
You down there 82.
Exactly. So,
So yeah, but like I said, man, we could be talking all day. This This the wife, this Queen Quee. She came through and blessed the couch and asked me a few questions. We could reconvene all this on our up and coming show.
Yeah, when we
The
get
Empty
a
Nesters.
little bit toastier with the conversation, the convo with Crown and Queen
No, it's gonna be the empty nesters, like you said. You know.
about the empty nesting. So yeah.
How you feel about being an empty nester?
Well, I don't think we're empty nesters. So
Yeah,
at
not
this point,
anymore. Cause now
I think
you
when
know
we first came here, yeah, but no, we got these growl dogs.
she done became a dog lady and
Yep,
shit.
and
She
they
do
go
not
everywhere I
leave.
go. These dogs cannot be left alone. They're not even used to being by themselves.
She treat them like they damn babies, man.
They are.
Did you make sure they went out? Like I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
what the like? I'm not about to let no dog out every hour or two.
They have to use the bathroom a lot, though. They drink a lot of water.
No,
Every time they
but-
go outside, they use the bathroom.
They be punking your ass and you don't even
Call it
realize
whatever
it.
you want to, sir. I don't want them making no accidents.
They don't do it anyway. Like
I don't
the
have
dog,
time
listen,
to find out if
the
they're
dog,
gonna
the
do it.
dogs done been in the house by themselves for hours.
When?
For hours. Joker, when he was a goddamn baby, Joker is the black one laying on the floor. Y'all probably
And
could-
what he
y'all
do
can't
when
see
he
him.
tore everything here, tore up everything.
Right,
and
but
was
still,
using
did he use the bathroom?
a
Was he
couple
use-
of times.
How
It
many
wasn't-
times?
It wasn't really much to count, but
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
We had to train him. He used to use the bathroom though. He used to get in trouble. But I think that was fear of his father. But he is great now. He's such a good I'm lying. He's still kind of bad.
Right. It's all
But he
bad.
definitely is potty trained.
Joker, black badass.
Yes.
See if we could get him on camera.
Right.
He
He has to be on a leash all the time because he doesn't like to follow directives. So,
Yeah. So
only thing is they are not allowed to sleep in the bed. That's when I draw the line. They cannot sleep.
Surveyor let him sleep in the bed.
Savea and Suki allows these dogs to sleep in the bed. And we're not kissing no dogs either. We don't do that either. So,
No, sir.
other than that, they sleep in the room, on the floor, or downstairs.
Yep. Growl dogs.
Growled parents.
Okay. Any other questions for me before we get up? out
No,
of here?
that was about it. I really wanted to sum up, get your backstory and, find out what you had cooking for us, which we mentioned a few things, So that was pretty much it. I mean, if I think of anything else, we're going to have this be continued.
All right, y'all. We through
Really?
clowning with y'all. This has been another episode of Convo with Crown, man. Starting off the new year 2025 with the wifey.
2025.
Y'all want her back, man? Leave it in the comments if y'all want this
They gonna be
goofball
like,
back.
"No." I really didn't get as silly as I would like to, but
Everybody who know her, they know how goofy she is, and we ain't gonna.
definitely.
Lord have mercy, we ain't gonna get into all that. But we gonna check out y'all. Stay tuned for the next episodes, man, where we gonna get back into it. Man, happy 2025, y'all. This week kicked it off right. Yes, sir. And we out of here.